Hey guys, welcome to Coffee with Cahzzy, a weekly vlog that I sit down at my desk, have a nice cup of coffee in one of my favorite mugs, and talk to you guys about something that has arisen in my week that I thought would be an interesting topic. And today, I'll present my cup. It's heat sensitive. From you can see it's kind of, if you know it says I solemnly swear I'm up to no good, and then on the other side it says mischief managed, and you can kind of sort of see where it says Harry Potter. So there's like this exhibition thing at this convention center kind of thing. It's called the Telus World of Science. It's in Edmonton, Alberta. Yeah, so that was there. My girlfriend's like obsessed with Harry Potter. I like it. I like the movies. Never read the book. I read the first book. I don't read. Yeah, I play video games. Played the Harry Potter video game. It sucked. It was fucking awful. So that was that. Anyway, so yeah, that's where I got my mug. It's heat sensitive, so it changes from like all black and says Harry Potter, the exhibition or something, and then it turns into the Marauders map, and that's it. My mom wrecked it. It's peeling. It's like a big heat sensitive sticker. Yeah, and you can't see the whole thing because I only have half a cup of coffee. I decided to drink one by myself without you guys today. Anyway, so today I thought I'd talk about CoD Ghosts, my thoughts on it, and like just more of the competitive. The pub thing it's always the same with every Call of Duty. There's always overpowered shit like IEDs. People place them down, camp in a building with a semi-automatic sniper rifle with a thermal and fucking overkill and a riot shield and throwing knives. I guess if you had IEDs, you can't have throwing knives. Anyway, that's the pub life. There's pub stars who, I don't know how they do it, but sometimes I find it more impressive than some competitive players play, the way some competitive players play. But some people don't give the game a chance, like, even just, like, starting a team, like, I'm a set team, I'm on a set team now, we're called Norse Gaming. Yeah, that's a whole nother vlog, though. So anyway, it's, like, it's super hard to find people to, like, play on a team in this game, just because, no one wants to play competitive. No one wants to give it a chance because you die so fast, and that's like the Infinity Ward thing. Like, the guns are all like, the guns in this game are super balanced, but they're all doing like intense amounts of damage, or you have just super low health. I know it was a huge concern at the beginning of the game, which, I don't know, last month. It feels like it's been out for a lot longer, but like, I even know some people personally that didn't want to play this season and wanted to sit out till the next Treyarch game. But honestly, my thoughts on it is like, it's a good game for competitive. I mean, it's going to test people's skills. It's not like Black Ops where you can, like, run around a corner and, like some of the, I don't know, it's the lag compensation or anything like that, but, like, if you're around a corner and you still die if they're shooting, like, you can shoot through everything. And I think it tests people's skill more to do better in this game than it did in Black Ops 2, because in Black Ops 2 you had an insane amount of health. The guns were, like, they weren't balanced at all. Like, people would be running around with like a scorpion with rapid fire and they just melt, and like if you had a nasty like -5 ping, not real, but anyway, like if you had like a crazy internet connection, you could just shred people. And it's not that I don't like Black Ops. Black Ops 2 is like one of my favorite Call of Duties ever, but I think Call of Duty Ghosts is gonna test the pros, and like even all the competitive players. It's gonna test your abilities, and like for the people that stayed around, it's just gonna like, it's gonna make you better for the next Treyarch game if a Call of Duty esport is still a relevant thing when it comes out. But like, honestly, with the gun balance, it's great. Like, you can honestly use like any gun you want depending on like how it feels. Usually people like, there's obvious guns that people use, like people stick to the Remington or the MTAR, but like honestly, I use like a Vector sometimes depending on like what I'm playing. I play both AR and submachine gun. So if we're on a small map, like say we're playing Strike Zone Dom, I'll use the Vector. And if I'm in a gunfight with an MTAR, it's not like I'm gonna get completely melted like in Black Ops 2 if I was using a Scorpion, or if I was using an MSMC or something and someone was using a Scorpion. You would have to pre-fire the shit out of any gunfight with that. Like if you were up close, because it just shoots so fast you can't, like, I don't know. That's just my opinion on like the guns and stuff. And a lot of people had issues with domination being a game type, and honestly, it's good. It's not quite as good as Hardpoint. Hardpoint was like definitely one of the best competitive game types I've like ever seen. But honestly, domination's not bad. It gets a little campy sometimes, but it still tests skill, because not so much on the defending end and like anchoring spawns, but more or less like holding down 2 points. Like if you can get an A flag and a C flag capped, and you can hold that down and keep people trapped in B, that's good skill. And like that's gonna test your skill. But even more so, that if you're trapped in a B flag and you can break out and find like a small hole in an enemy's defense and then break it and then get another flag capped and have like a B and C or B and A, that takes skill too. I mean, like, it's just as much skill as, maybe not as much smarts as anchoring, but I mean, it takes just as much skill to like break out of something like that and not be trapped. If you're playing against a good team, I mean, I once played against that team where someone like they don't even know what they're doing. It's like their first time ever playing competitive. But honestly, that's a good. It's perfectly fine to me. I don't understand really why people didn't like domination, but I guess that's just me. My coffee's getting cold. I have to drink it fast. Anyway, and then another one is Blitz. That was kind of like it was really different, I guess. It was a very like risky move, I guess, on Infinity Ward's part. But the whole game was, I mean, they're pretty much slamming Call of Duty gamers. Like, I don't remember the guy's name. He's bald, fat, socially awkward. Game devs for you. Just kidding. Yeah, never mind. So we were like talking about stuff like that, like when I play with my team and stuff, and we never really talked about Blitz or anything. But Blitz is like, it's honestly just like capture the flag but harder. Like it tests both teams, because an OBJ player on Blitz needs to be like sneakier. You can't just, well, you could go in and try and slay out the whole team and then score, but that's really not the best like thing. You have to be the best strategy. You need to be sneaky. Ooh. Or, you have to be sneaky, and then for like defense, it's super hard because there's different ways. You have to watch like on dynamic maps like Freight, especially. You have to watch like closing doors. You have to like, there's so many different ways to get in. Like you can run through the back of the building from Freight. You could go from top Freight, which is like the crates. I don't know. Some people call it Freight. Some people call it crates. It's whatever you're comfortable with. Or you could come from bottom white. You can jump down from top white onto the. It's just insane. There's so many ways, and it takes like real skill to like not to be able to defend. And some people, like, there's different strategies. Like complexity is just complete brute force. They have one person back, which I think TP does, and they have 3 people rushing, and it's nuts. And it just like it just tests people's skills. Like I genuinely think that's what this game is. Even though Infinity Ward, like, back to the game dev guy, he kind of like slammed a bunch of gamers. Like he said that Call of Duty gamers aren't hardcore, or he said they are casual gamers, which, I mean, I'm a gamer, so like it offends me a little bit, because I love playing Call of Duty because it's fun. I love playing competitively. I genuinely like, I'm not a huge fan of pubs anymore, because competitive is just so much better. It's so much like more like, it feels more fast paced than pubs, and people do stupid shit in pubs. I can't handle it. So I don't know, I took offense to that just because like that. So I don't know, Call of Duty, or not Call of Duty, Infinity Ward more or less doesn't like focus on the competitive side. They're doing exactly what Microsoft did with Xbox One. They're just like appealing to like just people who, I don't know, just casual people, like, not, and I don't think they really realize how much. And it's not even like from my, like, not even from like my standpoint, like, why didn't you make a better competitive game for like the people that enjoy your game more and that'll play it more than your casual gamers? But like, money, they could have made so much more money focusing on well, not just focusing on competitive. I mean, like, that's not as big as casual, but like, if they balanced out for casual and competitive gamers exactly like Treyarch did with Black Ops 2, they would have been so much better off, because they would be getting like, they could help fund MLG events and then maybe get return from that, and like UMG events, and it'd just be insane. But like, I don't know, Infinity Ward kind of screwed up, but at the same time they made a game that's going to test pros and make people better. And then when another game comes out, like, if people go from CoD Ghosts to Black Ops 2, it's like, one of my friends, he goes from CoD Ghosts and he plays Black Ops all the time because that was his favorite game, like, competitively, as it was for like most people. But he'll go and like he'll drop like 26 kills, 5 deaths, maybe, kind of thing in a pubs game, and then he'll go play a game of League play in Black Ops 2 and get like 70 kills and like 10 deaths. It's just, I don't know, it's insane how much Call of Duty Ghosts is going to help people improve, and I don't know, maybe it'll help people like get more into the competitive scene just because it's harder. People love it. Like those people that like a challenge. I don't know. It just my like overall opinion is that I think CoD Ghosts is like a positive reinforcement for the competitive Call of Duty community. I mean, people don't like watching, but like that's the people with short attention spans that don't like. I don't know. I think that the true competitive Call of Duty fans and players and like competitive players and everything through the like competitive COD scene, like the true people will stay around for Ghosts to wait for the next one. And I think that the people who left after it came out and they realized that it wasn't as, I don't know, easy, I guess, in some aspects as Black Ops 2 are gonna like they're just kind of bandwagoners and they're done with it and they'll probably move on to like League of Legends or something, which is an insanely hard game, but that's a totally different conversation. And I think that will conclude Coffee with Cahzzy. And here, now I can show you my coffee's cold. That's the Harry Potter thing. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Love me some good coffee. Anyway, thanks for watching Coffee with Cahzzy today, guys. I'll upload another one next Sunday. Make sure to keep it locked to my channel. I'll have some more Iron Brigade, more Minecraft. Actually, I don't know about Minecraft. I had a whole hour and a half recorded and it got all messed up with all the sound and stuff, but hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Check out my channel later for more Call of Duty, Iron Brigade, like I said, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.